Hey there everybody, this is Airhead. Welcome back to Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Last episode we took on Yogurt Yard. In this episode we're going to get right into Orange Ocean. And before I start talking about stuff, there's something very important I want to call attention to. And that is this room. This is probably one of the most famous rooms in all of Kirby history. In Kirby's Adventure, this for some reason is a metal block. This block I'm standing on. And if you use rock here, it'll uncover a little puddle of water just floating in midair. And if you use stone again in that puddle of water, the game will freak out. It will become a huge glitchy mess. The screen will go crazy. It can even crash sometimes. And if you try to pause it while it's glitching out, the game will not be very happy. I'm gonna fight this guy while I'm talking. The game can crash. It can... This fight's kind of hard, actually. It can... Actually, I'm gonna not do that because I need to concentrate. So it can crash. It can warp you to random places. It can take you back to the title screen. It can erase your save file, so be very careful while doing it. And it can warp you to the credits, which is actually kind of fun. But I don't exactly recommend doing it if you're working with the original. If you have like a way to do save states, then you're probably good. Okay, this fight is actually really hard because you have to worry about the water. But I do want throw. Yeah, and then that happens. You know what? I'm just gonna ignore you for now. Yeah, but that's that room, so be very careful. But it's really interesting. This game doesn't really have too many glitches. If you get throw here, you can throw an enemy through that. But yeah, this game doesn't have a ton of glitches, but that's one of the big ones. Alright. Gonna get these two guys. Hopefully, sometimes this will just land on the ability you want. Yeah, there you go. So I don't even need to test it, because we do need hammer. To get right in here. Yeah, this is when mix is very helpful. And you get some more health. And switch. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about today, I thought I'd talk more about me, because I don't want to just be some voice behind a screen. I want to be a little connected to the viewers. So, of course, I'm going to talk about the most important stuff, which is video game stuff. What else would I talk about? So, Kirby stuff. Favorite Kirby game. I'd say level design-wise and just gameplay-wise is Robobot, definitely. Triple Deluxe just barely behind it. But just for straight-up content and stuff to do, I'd still have to go with Star Allies after all that DLC. Oh, there's so much fun stuff to do. All the characters you can play as, it's amazing. And Star Allies also has my favorite soundtrack because of just the sheer amount of music in there and all of the amazing remixes. It's just so good. And then I've been on a huge Kirby kick lately. I've just beat Dreamland 2. I beat Dreamland 3 a few days ago. And oh boy, I gotta admit, it's kind of hard going back to those old games. The controls are a little wonky, especially Dreamland 3. Oh my gosh, it was so hard getting used to Dreamland 3 mechanics. But that's okay. It was harder than I thought. It was still a lot of fun. Ironically, the only main series Kirby game I have never beaten is Kirby 64, which is kind of funny because that's like the one everyone says is the best one, or one of the best ones, and it's the only one I've not beaten. But I'm working on it. I'm getting through it. Because I have Kirby's Dream Collection, and Dream Collection has all of the older games on it, so I've been playing through them. This part's kind of weird, because you just gotta wait here for these two Sparkies to jump at each other. And two Sparkies, usually, it should end on hammer no matter what. Yeah, there we go. Which is very nice. I'm glad that happens. Here's another switch. If you got stoned from that one-up room that accidentally ran into me, then that's probably what you're supposed to do, but that's okay. Alright. Some more video game stuff. I love RPGs. RPGs favorite genre. Platformers, I actually am not a huge fan of platformers, mostly because it's very skill-based and I'm not very good at skill-based stuff. I like thinking through my decisions, which is why RPGs are awesome. But Kirby's like the only platformer series I enjoy. Because you can take your time, nice and easy. And you can float, so you don't have to worry about pits a lot of the time. Favorite series? Pokemon, definitely. I love Pokemon. Can't wait to play some Pokemon stuff. But I'll have to get like 3DS capture stuff, so it may be a little while. Ooh, carousel. Let's see. Zelda's another big one. I love Zelda. The 3D ones, I've played some 2D and they're not as fun for me. But I really like all the 3D ones. Probably Twilight Princess is probably my favorite because that's the one I played the most, and that's the first Zelda game I ever played. Oh, one of the most important questions for a fan of Nintendo is my favorite Pokemon. A very important question. Oh yeah, here's where you can get Wheel. Like I told, oh wow, there it goes. Oh yeah, if you just run into an enemy in a museum, they just die. You don't take damage or anything. There you go. Yeah, so there's Wheel there, and you can also get Wheel in the arena from Butter Building. So favorite Pokemon is Joltik, the Gen 5 little yellow bug. I just love how tiny and adorable it is. And Bug is my favorite type, so of course I love Joltik. And I love that it's like one of the only Pokemon that can reliably spam Thunder because of Compound Eyes. It's just so awesome. Oh, be careful here. Because this guy just likes to fly at you. And this is one of my favorite levels in this world. Because you just get to go on a giant boat. It's really cool. So some other games I've been playing... Ow. Oh, that's fine. Is Octopath Traveler. Which I haven't gotten very far. I've only started Chapter 2 with... I've only beaten it with one character. So I'm not very far. And I really like Octopath Traveler. I wish the characters would interact with each other a little bit more. But the gameplay and the bosses are a bit long-winded, but it's a really fun game. Oh, and this. Okay, see this little dark spot right here? In Kirby's Adventure, that was not there, so you kind of had just to guess that there was an opening here. And there's a 1-up, but I don't want to get it, because it's hard. Oh, and you do want laser. This is important. And then Golden Sun is another RPG I've been playing. I really like the concept with Golden Sun 1 and 2. It's really cool. Because Golden Sun 1, you can transfer over save data directly to Golden Sun 2. And just continue the game from there with all the stuff you did in Golden Sun 1, and it's really cool. So I've been playing 2, because I beat the first one. And now we're outside the boat. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. And then we have a bunch of doors down here. I actually don't know where all these doors go. I haven't been through all of them. Let's see where we go. Okay. I actually do remember that because of that jerk move. I think it happens every time. Oh, okay. Well, then this must be the 1-up. Oh. Well, how do you get to the 1-up? I know, I actually don't really explore this level very often. So it's kind of showing here. But is there anything down here? Nope. Well, I'm just going to slowly float my way back up. Alright, we'll just go in here. And now we're on top of the sails! Oh, it's so cool, I love it. Alright, so I guess more Pokemon stuff, because I just really like talking about Pokemon. I can't help it. I know this is Kirby, and I'm talking about Pokemon. I grew up with Generation 3, so that's where I belong. Hoenn is my home. I love Gen 3. Gen 2 is also great. I very much love every single generation. My favorite... Oh, it's tough between 2 and 5. It's hard to call. Well, no nostalgia. If there's no nostalgia involved, it's either 2 or 5. If nostalgia is involved, it's 3. Ooh, alright. Nice. Yeah, I love that level. It's super cool. Yeah, so going forward, expect a lot of RPGs on this channel, because I love me some RPGs. They might take a while. I hear a Battle of Fire Lion. Yeah, they might take a while, but they're going to be fun. And I might have to study up on them a little bit more and play more so I can have a lot to talk about because they're going to be very long. Alright, now we got burning. Now we're getting onto the islands. Oh, coconuts. I don't know why the coconuts explode, but they do. They're full of gunpowder. Alright, if you go up there, it's just an alternate path. There's not really much up there. So I guess other stuff about me. I guess I could talk about the college stuff, because that's what everyone wants to hear. How's college going? So for college, I'm technically a junior. I should be a senior, but I switched majors. You know how it goes. So I'm a little late. A little behind, but that's fine. I don't mind it. I like college, so I'm okay with sticking around a little bit longer. So I am a geology major. Study rocks, minerals, earth resources, natural disasters, history of the earth. It's really cool. I really enjoy it. Okay, Broom Hatter. There we go. So I'm going to be starting doing research soon. I haven't picked out any research I want to do. But it should be interesting once I get there. And then I also have a job. I work at my university's IT department. Yes, I'm a geology major that works in IT. Isn't that funny? So I don't really have to deal with computers very often, which is nice. Oh yeah, that little area, you see that black square? That was not an adventure either. It was just background, and you kind of had to guess. Like I've said before, Kirby Adventure had very, very obscure secrets. See, it's just like a black wall. And the other one, it was just the same background. So I work in IT. I actually work in classroom IT. So we go and install all the boards, the projectors. Ow. We fix anything that's broken in with like any of the computer stuff, the monitors. Sometimes it's pretty slow, because if nothing breaks, we don't really have much to do, so then we just do installs. And I work kind of late because my schedules are busy, so we've just been going around, keeping track of all of the equipment we've installed. It's pretty interesting. It's nice to just have a job, just to have some money. Alright, time for ice. Oh man, I'm going to be quiet because this is my favorite track in the entire game. Rainbow Resort. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely gorgeous. I love this track so much. And the great part is recently it's been getting a bunch of remixes for some reason. Like in Star Allies, there are 3 versions of it. Of course, 2 of them are just parts of other tracks. But, oh, I love that it's getting so much love. Okay, this part's kind of difficult because these waddle-doos like to just charge at you like a madman. And they'll jump around, it's crazy. Oh, but yes, Rainbow Resort. Oh, it's so beautiful. And it's with ice levels, so it makes it even better. Oh, I can't get enough of it. Kirby music, as I've said, is amazing. It's so good. Quick draw. I do want to try. Maybe I can beat it this time. Oh, this one's level 2. Well, okay. If I can't beat 1, I don't know if I can beat 2. Oh my gosh. Stress. "18 frames. Oh, the struggle is real." Jeez Louise. Oh, you know it's bad when you lose to Chef Kawasaki. Oh, man. Well, yeah. I don't know. I'll show off Quick Draw in extra bonus stuff when I can do it from the main menu and have an easier time. And look at this gorgeous background. The aurora and the icy mountains. Ah. Oh, it's so beautiful. And the rising frozen bubbles. Ow. So good. I guess I could talk about some of my other non-video game related hobbies, which is almost nothing. Almost nothing. I don't really read much. I'll read occasionally. Or if school demands it. Oh yeah, this can break metal blocks. But yeah, not big on reading. I've read all the Harry Potters. I've read all the Percy Jacksons. They're all very good. Fantasy definitely. This sci-fi, fantasy, all that fun stuff. I've read a lot of gothic fiction too, like Frankenstein and Camilla. Oh, ow. They're pretty good. I like gothic literature. Sports. I play tennis. I love tennis. I played tennis a lot in high school. I haven't played it a little bit, but I'll go out every once in a while and give the racket a little swing. I played baseball a lot too. Really like baseball. Oh, hello, Poppy Bros, seniors. I always kind of find it odd that their name is Poppy Brothers when it's just one of them. Like, just one is called a Poppy Bros Junior. It's kind of like with Hammer Brothers. Sometimes they're just called, one is called a Hammer Bros, even though there's only one of them. Ooh. Time for candy. Ooh, a green hothead. That looked pretty cool. I like that one. I like listening to music, of course. I mean, that's how my channel started, is with music. And I have a very bad habit of getting on YouTube, getting on a soundtrack, and just going through the entire thing and reading people's comments and just having fun listening and hearing people's experience. And I'll do that for like 3 hours. And then there goes all my time. But it's okay. I enjoy it. Come on. Oh, ice physics. There we go. Man, I'm very consistent at not being perfect, but that's okay. Alright. Ooh. Now this boss is awesome. Here we go. It is time to duel. We got a fair fight with a Meta Knight. Yeah, he likes to block your attacks. It's just good old swordplay. I'm not doing very well, but that's okay. I'm trying to be fancy. You can do like a dash attack, and then on the recoil you can do, or a, yeah, that's okay. I was trying to be fancy. You can do like a slide attack, and then on the recoil you can do an air attack. I wanted to do it. You can actually hit Meta Knight. Well, you can hit him in the air if you don't mess it up like I do. You can kind of just abuse invincibility frames and just get inside him and just keep hitting him. Yeah, it's not that hard. Meta Knight was a Kirby all along. Oh my gosh. Oh, can I pick up his sword? Get master ability? No, unfortunately not. Oh, I can't wait for Rainbow Resort. It's ice galore, and I love ice. Oh, I just want to do it, but that's the end of the episode, unfortunately. If I did Rainbow Resort, it would be like 30 minutes, and that's very long for a Kirby game. So in the next episode, we'll tackle Rainbow Resort, and it's going to be awesome. So thank you very much for watching. It has been a pleasure. And until next time, sweet dreams.